Adventures of Steam Explorers, a thrilling quest where young minds embark on a journey of knowledge and discovery. Prepare to venture on a magnificent odyssey through the realms of science, the vistas of technology, the marvels of engineering, and the tapestries of arts and history across epochs, unfurling the enigmatic secrets of the cosmos. First stop, tech integration. Immerse yourself in the realm of tech integration, where enigmatic digital puzzles beckon, testing your mastery of the subjects. Delve into mysteries that sharpen your acumen for unraveling enigmas. Next, explore the journey of tech evolution. From the history of computing to the rise of machine learning, choose questions from your comfort zone and showcase your expertise. Step into the realm of extended reality, where enigmatic riddles beckon for lateral musings, and the key to unlock mysteries lies in the application of wisdom. Merge the domains of gaming and technology in Block the Chain, where enigmatic clues unfold like modern scrolls. Unleash your prowess to unravel, decipher, and unearth the hidden truths within. Finally, ready yourself for the advent of Gain Firmly. Swift responses, nimble thoughts, and prowess in every realm shall unveil your mastery. Gear up, explorers, and may the best minds win. Let the adventure begin.
Welcome back to TCS InQuizitive 2024, and I know that all of you are just waiting anxiously to know who are the 8 teams who will be qualifying into the finals. But before that, let's check the answers from the prelims. Okay, I will not spend more time. I will just go quickly with the questions. So I'll go really fast. Fine, that will give you an idea that how many questions you got correct, right? So the first question that I was asking about Portland Cement Company and patent for concrete, and the answer is? So answer in chorus, anybody who mentions Thomas Alva Edison will get +1. So Thomas Alva Edison or Thomas Edison, okay? Then second question, moving on to what is a voluntary state and animal enters to conserve energy? Hibernation is right answer. Okay, so anybody who mentions hibernation will definitely get some points. Fine. Moving on to the next, the American multinational semiconductor company has the map of which American state in its logo? Texas. So Texas Instruments, Texas. And then artillery spear and the country, name of the country? So anybody, so Ronaldo is better. But he's yet to win a World Cup. Okay, fine. So Portugal is the right answer. So anybody, so all the Ronaldo fans, they should be happy. Right? So did the clue help you? Okay. Anybody who is into the finals and will win the quiz, all the vouchers comes to me. Okay, next question. App name, distance, and I gave you, from a distance you are writing. So what is it? Long pen. So anybody who mentioned long pen will get a point for that. Okay, so I told you. I said long and then I said pen or pencil. Pick it, right? So that was very easy. So long and pen I already did. Then German inventor and movable type printing press. The answer is? Gutenberg. So anybody who has mentioned Gutenberg will definitely get points. Fine. Then moving ahead. This question actually perplexed many of you. After completing his master's degree, Ajay Bhatt created this. And the answer is USB. Most of, so anybody, USB port, USB actually, right? So anybody who mentions USB, I have given them points, okay? Till the time USB is there in your answer, I have given you points. Fine? So USB or Universal Serial Bus. Fine, moving ahead, next question, the bridge and the name of the company, San Francisco Bridge I was talking about, so the company will be Cisco, right? Most of you have written San Francisco, right? Fine, moving on from there, E. Sridharan. Metro is coming up in Bhubaneswar, right? So that's why, Metro. And then Palo Alto Research Center and Xerox. So I told you that it's as if distillery is now known for brittle water and it's a generic name. Similarly, Xerox is for photocopy. Fine. Moving ahead. Next question. The cricketer who is working with Oracle, not with TCS, Netravalkar. So Saurabh Netravalkar, right? So that's what I was looking for. All of you almost got this correct. And then the next question, assembling lots of, so computers, context of computers, what term commonly refers to a type of personal computer or server, assembled from generic? The answer that I was looking for is white box. So anybody mentioned white box will definitely get points. Moving ahead, I was quite taken aback. Nobody got this correct, right? What is the term used for such, used to prevent a wheel or other part from sliding of the axle? The answer that I was looking for is linchpin. Linchpin. So nobody answered linchpin. And I thought that, you will get it correct because we marked it, right? So linchpin is what I was looking for. Moving ahead, then the elephant-like symbol is @ symbol. So @ symbol. And then the helix-like building, second headquarter, Amazon. Moving ahead, next question that I asked you about beta version, right? Beta version software, and then Doritos, PS5. So PS5, PlayStation 5. And then the BBC journalist Ben Hammersley, who coined the word, and then I said that audible revolution, right? So it is podcast. So the answer is podcast, right? So podcast, that's what I was looking for. So portmanteau, iPod and broadcast. So iPod and broadcast, the portmanteau is podcast, right? That's what I was looking for. And then the last question, Amitabh Bachchan used to endorse this, and Red Club, OnePlus. Oh, so OnePlus, right? So those were the 20 questions. It was a very, very, very tight prelims. We had to go for 2 rounds of tiebreakers for the last 2 positions. Now we are having all 8 with us. So let's go. Here we go and see who are the finalists. Oh. Put your hands together for Team 1. St. Paul's School, Rourkela, Arnab Ghosh. Alright, so all the way from Rourkela, I like the spirit of quizzing. Put your hands together for that spirit of quizzing. Oh, so you are Team 1. Team 1. So now 7 more to go, 1 down. I can literally hear the heartbeats now. Let's see. Who's the second team? Put your hands together for a team from Bargarh. Team from Bargarh. Krishna Vikas Residential School, TCS Misra. All right. Oh, look at that adrenal rush. Huh? Now the teams who are from Bhubaneswar, Cuttack are just wondering, oh, 2 down, 6 more to go, what's going to happen? Put your hands together for the third team qualifying into the final, neighboring the other 2. From DAV Public School, Kalinganagar, Miss Abha Priyadarsan. So that's, it's good to see always, girls participating in quizzes, doing well, and I have seen them doing furious quizzing when they are into the finals. So beware of the girls, they are really, really good when they are into the finals. Next team, another team from the city of Bhubaneswar. Put your hands together for Prathamesh Gaurav from Sai International School. Then who's next? 4 teams down, 4 more to go. One side we are already done with, and who is going to be there on the right? Mothers Public School, Bhubaneswar, Pratibha Mishra. Oh, Mothers Public School there, and neighboring him will be DAV Public School, Unit 8, Bhubaneswar. Probably the person with the highest score, Divyajyoti Senapati. Oh, so Divyajyoti Senapati there, and then one team who has come here all the way from the neighboring city, I would say, not neighboring too far, but probably the city is closer to Bhubaneswar, and that's the reason they preferred this. Put your hands together for Rajiv Rohit JV from DPS Visakhapatnam. You know, sometimes I say that it's there in the DNA. His father has been Tata Crucible champions multiple number of times. Moving ahead, last team, joining them on stage. Put your hands together for DAV Chandrasekharpur Bhubaneswar, Srinidhesh Jena. So those are the 8 teams who will be playing the finals with me, and I must tell you that there are some interesting gadgets that audience will be getting. So audience, put on your thinking caps and keep listening to the questions. You never know, some questions will be, unanswered from the stage. It will go back to the audience. So enjoy the quiz, and I'm sure that you will get some gadgets. Fine. So yeah, you have a question? Yeah. Can we provide them some pen, paper, notepad? If we can provide all of them so that they will be working out their answers. They should be having a sheet of paper or a notepad. You already have? Okay. Can we provide them also some water, please? Just want to have a bottle of water. Yeah. Fine. So that we will take care of. But sheet of paper and pen. Some white sheets or notepad. Okay, so before each and every round I will be telling you about the rules and regulations, so no need of getting worried. Fine, so the first round that we are starting up with, okay, is known as tech integration, and it's a crossword round. So what we will do that, I don't want to give you a blank crossword. Yeah. Okay, so that's tech integration. The name of the round itself tells you about what it is going to be. Fine, so it's a crossword round, and we will start clockwise. We will start with you, and we will move on. Question passes still unanswered. However, plus 25 if you get it correct, otherwise it's 0. Question passes till answer. First one goes to the audience, right? So audience, up for grab, the first gadget goes to you, and here is the question. One down. This term describes the curve formed by a hanging flexible chain or cable when supported at its ends and acted upon by gravity, commonly used in the design of suspension bridges. So what is used in suspension bridges? One down. I can see. Yeah, go ahead. Nothing to do with that. I will move on from you. Yes, the lady there. Yes, ma'am. Nothing to do with the art. Passing on. Yeah. Sorry? Can you spell it for me? Let's have a look at this catenary. That's the right answer. Catenary. C-A-T-E-N-R-Y. So the first audience prize goes to them. I would request the volunteers to please hand over the audience prize to him. You are from which school? Mother's Public School. Okay. And you are in which class? Put your hands together. So Mother's Public School. One down. Fine. Now, in one, let's go clockwise. So 2D, 2 down. Option, okay, fine. So you pick up what do you want to? Okay. 6 across. Okay. 6 across. Fine. 6 across is it's a 5-letter word, right? Fine. His painting, Impression, Sunrise, from 1872, is credited with inspiring the name of the Impressionist movement. Who? The name itself will be 5 letters. Nothing to do with that. Passing on. It has to be of 5 letters, right?
Vinci, Da Vinci.
Nothing to good thinking there because you went by N. Yeah. Question passes. Yes.
Monet, Claude Monet.
Lord Monet.
M-O-N-E-T.
M-O-N-E-T. Put your hands together. Plus 25. Oh. DAV Unity. Opening with plus 25. Monet. So M-O-N-E-T. That's what I was looking for. Fine. Team 2. 4 across. Okay. Also known as lockjaw. Lockjaw is a bacterial infection caused by Clostridium tetani. Clostridium tetani and characterized by muscle spasms.
Tetanus.
Oh, you mean to say that, did you calculate the alphabets there? Yes, it's fitting there.
Yeah.
Huh? So, can you spell it for me? Yes? I'll give it to you, plus 25. Plus 25 on tetanus. Ah, lovely. Team 2 getting this correct. Moving ahead. Yeah.
7 across.
7 across. Google has its own version of something described as a drawing made while a person's attention is otherwise occupied. Audience, keep quiet. Moving on. Yeah.
A doodle.
Doodle.
Yeah.
Plus 25. Doodle. On second thought, when I was just passing on, she realizes and gets doodle. Fine. Moving ahead. What's your pick?
5 across.
5 across. Easy one. This company designed a projector with a specially dedicated football mode.
L-D-E-L-L.
Nothing to do with that. Wrong answer. Moving ahead. Sony. Are you guys looking at the crossword? That will probably help. Yeah. Skip. Okay. BenQ. Last 21. Ah, lovely. BenQ. So BenQ projectors are having a football mode, right? So BenQ. Fine. Yeah. So that was team 4, so team 5, your pick. Huh? 3 down. This basketballer who spent almost 20 years at the LA Lakers was one of the key advisors and testers for the creation of the Apple Watch, especially the fitness aspect of it. That's the right answer! Plus 25. Lovely. Moving on to DAV, what's your pick? 9 across. This NASA program launched twin spacecraft. Voyager is the right answer. Not even allowed me to ask him the question, but he gets it. Voyager. Shows that you know how prepared you are for a quiz. Yeah.
Okay, 2 down.
2 down, Vaisak. This early Intel innovator later went on to become a part of AMD as a part of an acquisition deal of startup NextGen, which was working on a Pentium computer. Its name question passes, not trying. Goes back to not trying. Team 1 also not trying. Yeah, team 2. I think that will not be fair because already teams have started answering it. If you look at the crossword, that might help you. It's a name. Not trying. Okay. Team 4 not trying. Not trying.
Vinod Bhatt.
Vinod?
Bhatt. BHAT.
Vinod Bhatt. Passing on you, and it's your question. Question goes back to the audience. Yes. Nothing to do with Vinod Khosla. Yeah? Vinod Dham. Oh, now DAV realizes what blunder he has done here. Right? A sure shot plus 25 he missed out. Right? Fine. Moving on to the next team. Yeah. Your pick. Oh, yours pick. 10. Yeah, you can put the mic. Okay. This is a concept in software engineering and computer science where computing is made to appear anytime and everywhere. Anytime and everywhere. In contrast to desktop computing, it can occur using any device in any location and in any format. Anytime and everywhere should get you the answer. Anytime and everywhere. Not right? Question passes. This is a concept in software engineering and computer science where computing is made to appear anytime and everywhere. In contrast to desktop computing, it can occur using any device in any location and in any format. I said the key word will be anytime and everywhere. Passing? Not trying?
A random guess, confusion.
Nothing to do with that. Will that fit that? I don't think so.
Ubiquitous, UBI, QUI, TOUS.
Put your hands together. Plus 25. DAV gets DAV. So that's team 6. Team 6 gets one more ubiquitous. Right? So that's what I was. That's a good one. Good working out the answer there. Good one. Really good one. Good quizzing. Put your hands together for that. That's really a good one. Good answer there. Oh, so then coming back to yeah, we'll move on to the next one. That's the end of the first round. The second round. Let's have a look at what we have. Again, the round says step evolution. The first one was clockwise, this one will be anti-clockwise. And passing till answered, fine, plus 25. Clear? Okay, so I will start with you. So pick your, so we have 9 blocks there. Space, okay? So if you want to go for space, oh, named Dragon, this spacecraft became the first ever commercial spacecraft to venture into the International Space Station. Which company would you associate Dragon with? I want the name. Can you switch on the mic, please?
SpaceX.
Sorry?
SpaceX.
SpaceX. That's something to do with SpaceX and Tesla.
Sir, I mean, sir, the answer is SpaceX.
You mean to say the answer is SpaceX? Put your hands together. Plus 25. 25. Team 8 gets it. What a breather. Fine. So moving from space to next.
Gaming.
Okay, you play lots of games? Okay, gaming. Oh. The game series from Nintendo features the characters Mario, Pauline, Diddy, Cranky, Funky, and Dixie, and the Kremlings. An army of antagonistic crocodiles led by King K. King K. Rool. So, what am I looking at? Game series. Yeah, from Nintendo. Can't give you so much of time.
Super Smash Bros.
Nothing to do with that. Moving on. Nothing to do
Superman.
with that. Pass.
Mario Bros.
Nothing to passing on. Oh, yeah. Not right. Donkey Kong. That's a question or answer? Put your hand together. 25. Last 25. Donkey Kong. Lovely. Working out, when everybody started eliminating the options, it became, usually the format is so that it becomes easier. Fine. Yeah. So moving ahead, DAV, what's your pick?
Programming.
Programming. Okay. Programming. Oh. US Department of Defense created a programming language after which pioneering lady in the same field in 1994? Who is she?
Ada Lovelace.
Ada?
Ada Lovelace.
Why do you think so?
Ada Lovelace was a US computer engineer. She wrote some of the first programs along with Grace Hopper. But Grace Hopper does not have any.
Last 25. Lovely answer, sir. Ada Lovelace. Oh.
Engineering.
Moving on from DAV Engineering. Okay. This engineering marvel, completed in 2016, holds the title of the world's longest and deepest railway and road tunnel, stretching over 57 kilometers through the Swiss Alps. What is the name of this tunnel? Swiss Alps.
Channel tunnel.
Nothing to do with that. Passing on? Yeah. Passing, not answering, not trying.
English channel.
Sorry?
English channel.
Nothing to do with English channel. No, it's a passing note, so plus 25 only. Yeah. Nothing to do with that.
Siberian tunnel.
Nothing to do with that.
Something like Alp Link.
Nothing.
Gauntlet.
Sorry? Authored by Tunnel. Put your hands together. Plus 25. Oh, I can't believe this. Please, guys, please, while answering the question, don't forget to switch on the mic. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So next, your pick.
Company origins.
Company origins. What I have for you in company origins, let's see. Formed originally to offer research and analysis. Research and analysis to United States Armed Forces. This company literally gets its name from research and development. Research and development.
Deloitte.
Nothing to do with that.
R&D.
R-A-N-D.
R&D.
R-N-D. Ampersand D.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with that. Passing. Not trying. Vizag.
Fairchild Semiconductors. Fairchild.
Yeah, it seems nobody is listening to the quiz master.
Rand Corporation. He almost gave it up. R&D. Rand. R&D.
That's the right answer. R-A-N-D. Lovely. He almost gave that. That's the reason I asked you. Again, I asked you, can you please give me, and you said R&D. So I thought that probably you will work it out, but he picked up a clue from there and he could answer that. He deserves a better round of applause. Smart quizzing. Yeah, moving on. Next, scientist. Okay, let's see what I have for you in scientist. Identify the author. Oh, there is a unit named after.
June.
Nothing to do with that.
Newton.
Nothing to do with Newton. Passing on Newton. So you mean the? Can you switch on the mic? Why are you keeping it so something?
Nikola Tesla.
I will give it to you on Tesla. Tesla, I will give it to you. Fine, so that's what I was looking for, Nikola Tesla and the problem of increasing human energy. Right, he's the author of this book. Fine, that's good answer there. So team 1 gets it. Yeah, what's your pick?
Inventions.
Inventions. Let's see what I have for you in inventions. Easy one, very easy. Okay, think logically. The inventor John Shepherd Barron had at first envisioned a 6-digit numeric code, but his wife could only remember 4 digits, and that has become the most commonly used length in many places. Although banks in Switzerland and many other countries require a 6-digit X. What am I talking about?
Pin.
Pin as in?
Pin code in banks we put like ATMs.
So, what's your answer?
Pin code. Means
ATM pin.
ATM pin.
That's the right answer, ATM pin. Very nicely worked out. He gave me pin and he gave me ATM. So I gave him points and ATM pin. So team 2 gets that. Yeah, next.
Mixed bag.
Mixed bag. Okay, let me see what I have for you in mixed bag. Oh, movies like The Karate Kid, Da Vinci Code, The Pursuit of Happiness, and more were made by Columbia Pictures. Which company owns it?
Sony.
That's the right answer. Audience, I know that you have the answer, but please keep quiet. Okay? Don't behave like hooligans. Fine? Thank you. So at the end of that's the end of the 2 rounds. At the end of the 2 rounds, let's proceed to the scoreboard and check who is where. That's the leaderboard coming up. Oh, so at this moment, DAV Public School Unit 8 is at 150 points. Following them is St. Paul's Rourkela at 75. And Krishna Vikas Residential School is at third position. But if I look at others, I think Sai International has to, open their account, and they need to really do something, because then it becomes quite faster. Once we get on to the buzzers and all, it will be a difficult task to catch up. So at this moment, at the end of the 2 rounds, this is what the score. So DAV is marching ahead. Let's see what happens in the next round. Let's move on to round 3. So the next round is known as extended reality. So it's a missing letters round. And I must tell you that all the questions are on the buzzer. Plus 25, minus 25. So we will do a quick buzzer check with team 1. We'll neutralize that. Team 2. Neutralize. Team 3. Team 4. It's working. Team 5. Yes. Neutralized. 6. It's working. Wait, come on. Neutralized. 7. Yes, it's working. Wait. Yeah. Once the neutralization is done. Yeah. Fine. So all the buzzers are working fine. Absolutely alright. Anybody having any issues? No, right? Fine. Okay. So it's dynamic, so don't worry. Fine. Okay. So the buzzer is neutralized. Okay. Let's look at 4 questions to go. So you can probably score plus 100, right? 25 each, but 25 negative as well, right? If you press the buzzer and if you give a wrong answer, you get minus 25, right? Here we go. Yes, only one chance. Only one chance. Nothing to worry about that. Fine. Here we go. Question number 1 coming up. Oh.
Yeah.
Isaac is stopping me. Yeah.
This is goosebumps.
Goosebumps. Oh, brilliant! Lovely answer there. Goosebumps. Plus 25 to Vizag. Vizag is now thinking that it's now or never, and he wants to go faster from here. 3 more questions to go, and let's see what's there in question number 2. Oh, audience, keep quiet. I thought it is easy. Who is the author? Colors will take you closer to the answer. Oh, I'm surprised. Nobody tried. File. Oh, DAV is stopping me at the last second. Plus 25, minus 25, you know DAV?
The color is red, so I guess Zomato from that finger.
Put your hands together, huh? Tomato. So color is red. Tomato, and from there, Chicken Goel. You watch too much of Kapil Sharma shows these days? Because recently he was there, along with Narayan Murthy and wife, right? So I thought that. Fine. Moving on. Next question coming up. Question number 3. What patent is this? Audience, keep quiet. Oh.
A microwave oven.
Microwave oven. Oh, lovely. Last 25 to team 3. And the last question of this round. Oh, this. Oh. Class.
Dodo.
Dodo is right answer. Last 25. I know that it's going to be an easy one and faster, so you need to, your reflexes should be very, very quickly. You need to press the buzzer and answer, so that's good answer there. And so that's the end of the 3rd round. We will move on quickly to the 4th round. So same thing, 4 questions coming up, plus 25, minus 25, all the questions on the buzzer. Fine, so all the best to each and every one of you. Hands on the coming up there? Yes, so overall answer that I'm looking for, you need to correct. Yeah?
Two chances or
No, only one. Only one. No chance, only one. 5 plus 25 minus 25. You will, so it's a connect round, so you will look at certain images and you need to overall story is very important for you. Right? Fine? Yeah. Yes, yes. Oh. Cloud kitchen, Uber, red shoes. And then some number. 10100. Nobody trying? Already everybody wants to play it safe from here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Question passes to the audience. Second one, yeah, the lady there, yes. Yeah. How come? Okay. And what about the other three? Okay, and? 10100. And what is that red shoes? By any chance you want to become an essay writer or something? Story writer? Good story putting up there. Put your hands together, that's the right answer. So Travis Kalanick, that's what I was looking for. Now let me tell you the missed ones. Okay, so red shoes, he previously founded and sold a file sharing company, okay, called Red Shoes, and which was acquired by Akamai Technologies in 2007, and he started a venture fund called 10-100, and that's the reason that 10, 1 and 100 was there, right? So that's the, if you like the question, you can clap. So Travis Kalanick, that's what I was looking for. Fine. Moving ahead. So fairly got an idea from the first question. Let's move on to the second. Okay.
I'm guessing this is Ratan Tata.
You're guessing this is Ratan Tata.
Yeah, because he invested in Snapdeal. He bought Jaguar, so I think the cars will be connected. He got the Padma Vibhushan.
Okay. And what is that? Okay, Ferrari and what is that?
Maybe it's his cars, Ferrari and Cadillac. And then Tata Medical Center, maybe he funded it.
You know, sometimes you need to remember that the quiz master also gets money for asking a question. Right? Fine, so even before I asked the question, you jumped onto it. Fine. Question passes to the audience. Yeah, question passes to the audience. Yes? Yeah? Nothing to do with that? Yeah. Fine. So, it is actually something to do with, you know, I can't give it to you on other than, yes, one more answer. Yeah. Dr. Shandy. Nothing to do with that. Okay. So moving on, that I was looking for a better answer, and I thought that probably you will get on to so it is something to do with all these. I was looking at 6 sigma. Okay, I was primarily looking at 6 sigma, where a quality standard being adopted by all of them. So that's what I was looking at. So this is nothing to do with a person. I was about to ask you that identify the concept which connects all of them. Right? Fine. Moving ahead. Next question. Fine. So I was looking for a concept which connects all of them. But before I could ask the question, you went for it. Fine, moving on. Next question. Here we go. Oh. You press the button, right?
The Qatar World Cup FIFA.
Sorry?
The FIFA World Cup in Qatar.
FIFA World Cup. Okay.
They are the sponsors, if I'm not wrong.
Okay. So which World Cup, if you can just...
Excuse me.
2022 Qatar World Cup FIFA.
नीचे बैठ के जाओ.
I will give it to you on that. I'll give it to you on that. Fine. So team 3. Okay, so plus 25 to team 3 on that. Moving ahead. Yep. We will come to that side. I'll say that. Okay, so there is a small change. So there was the question shown there and the answer is different, but he was right on Ratan Tata. So he will get plus 25 on that. He will get on that because it was not there on the screen, so that's all, no problem. Fine, plus 25 for FIFA you will get. Fine, moving ahead. Oh. Yes? Go ahead.
The answer is koala.
Answer is?
Koala.
Koala. Nothing to do with that. Question passes. Yes, sir. YouTube. How's it? This was a first video on YouTube, okay? And no idea about it. Yes. Without the marks, okay? No, that's Javed. Sir has already said that in the first YouTube. Yeah? Yes. How? Okay. These animals? Okay, yeah, somebody said that. Somebody said that, yes. Who said that? Yeah, what's the good name? So yes, I am answer. That's what I was looking for. San Diego. That's what I was looking for. The San Diego Zoo. That's what I was looking for. That's the right answer. Fine. Fine. Moving ahead from that. So that's, I think we are done with the 4 questions, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. Suddenly Visakhapatnam is at 75, and DAV Public School, Kalinganagar, Bhubaneswar is also at 75. So 4 teams at 75 and DAV Public School at 175. Sai International got a negative, minus 25. Fine, okay, so that's the scoreboard saying me. Moving ahead. So again, formally, so 5 questions. It's an oral round on the buzzer, plus 25, minus 25. The rules remain the same. Is that clear, all of you? Okay, if everybody is ready and all set, here we go. Yes, no passing, only one chance. Yes, yes, yes. Nothing appears on screen. You need to listen to me very, very carefully. Please do listen to me very, very carefully. Okay? Fine. Here we go. She is one of the youngest female CEOs of a tech startup valued over Australian $1 billion, which she co-founded too in 2013 with her spouse Cliff Orbat and third co-founder Cameron Adams. C. So who is this C? She is one of the youngest female CEOs. Now trying question passes. Yes, the person at the, yeah. What's your name, sir? Sorry? Melanie? Melanie Perkins of Canva is what I was looking for. Melanie Perkins of Canva. That's what I was looking for. Canva is relatively known, but the name is slightly tricky. Moving on that. Next question coming up. Listen to the question very carefully. This technology company has its presence in the gaming industry. If you stop me, that means you know the question, you know the answer. So give me the answer. Sorry? NVIDIA! That's the right answer! Oh! Even not allowing me to answer the question, but he was knowing NVIDIA. Oh, lovely, lovely. So the technology company has its presence in the gaming. So I was talking about Seal Portable, Seal Tablet and Seal TV. But before I get on to that, he gets it. Brilliant quizzing there. Moving ahead. Next question. Three more questions to go, and that will decide who is winning this. Here we go. These are temporary alteration of their logo on the company's homepage. Often,
Google Doodles.
Google Doodles. Temporary, you went by the temporary alteration.
Alterations on the homepage. Google.com.
Brilliant! Here we get it right. Google Doodles. That's what I was looking for. Fine. Moving ahead. 2 more questions to go. Would you like to, if we look at the scorecard at this moment, I must just repeat. Table 1 at 100 points, 75, 75. Then minus 25. Sai has to do something, really something. And table 5, 25. And at this moment, DAV is at 200. And Visakhapatnam is 75. So they will be saying that, okay, if I get 2 questions more, probably 50 more, and then you'll be expecting that other teams are not answering. Right? Here we go. This gaming device, released in in 1989 was a revolution in portable gaming? Yes?
Nintendo Switch.
No timeline.
Okay, so question, so sometimes adrenal rush also gets you negatives, right? Negative minus 25, yes. Yeah. The Game Boy, Nintendo Game Boy. Oh, Nintendo Game Boy is what I was looking for. Sai, sometimes it seems that today is not your best of the day. I've seen you before also doing well, but then today nothing works for Sai today. Fine. One more question to go. Last question. Bhubaneswar, here we go. Which famous gaming company was formed by the merger of two companies, Rosen Enterprises by David Rosen and Service Games by Richard Stewart?
Rockstar Game.
Can you come again?
Rockstar Games.
Nothing to do with that. Minus 25. Question goes back to the... Yeah. Sorry? Nothing to do with that. Yes. Yeah. Nothing to do with Xbox. The answer, yeah. I'll take one more last. Sega is the right answer. Don't forget to Calico. Can I request the volunteers to please give him a prize? Sega. Right? That's what I was looking for. And at the end of the show, let's have a look at the score. Put your hands together for DAV Public School Unit 200 points winning this quiz. Visakhapatnam will be thinking that if you could have got some questions correct in the first round, probably. And at this moment, the runner-up is St. Paul's Rourkela at 100 points. So St. Paul's all the way from Rourkela being the runner-up. So that's what is the score that tells us. So DAV will be going for, so DAV deserves a better round of applause because he will be flying down to Mumbai. Right? So we have two prizes, so we will not be going for a tiebreaker for the third position because anyway we don't have any prizes for that. So we have a prize for the winner and the runner. Fine. So thank you so much for being a lovely audience. Now at this moment, my privilege to invite the delivery center head of TCS Bhubaneswar, Sri Vibhu Panda, who is an MCA from NIT with 28 years of experience. And he is having experience in delivery, operations, governance and program management across Canada, UK and Latin America and India now. So with a huge round of applause, please welcome our guest of honor, Vibhu Panda, the delivery center head from TCS Bhubaneswar. Sir, you have seen the quizzing and you have seen the battle of wit, so I would request you to say a few words, few thoughts that you have.
Good afternoon. First of all, congrats to the winner and winners. So first of all, if I say, I think all of you are winners because you are here. And a very fair and honest statement from my side, I was thrilled. I was literally thrilled. This is my possibly one of the best experiences in the last many years to be with such kind of young, energetic minds around me. I think it was fabulous. That if I have to say. But though I said winner, it is not, I was not, meant to say 8 young minds. I think all the 292 young minds won today. And yes, all others, 7 of you, you will have another opportunity. It's just the beginning. I think, you will get your chance possibly tomorrow. And thank you all. This is the platform. And all of you, what I saw here are absolutely energetic. You want to create your own space. Best of luck to all of you. Do well. Be focused. I think one fine day you will get your chance. Thank you all. Stay and march ahead.
So thank you so much for, I will request you to stay back because we will be giving away the prizes as well. So put your hands together for the runner-up team. Okay, from St. Paul's, Rourkela. St. Paul's, Rourkela. St. Paul's, Rourkela, if you can come here. Yeah. Can we have a round of applause, please? All the way from Rourkela. That's also the individual. Yeah. So regional finals runner-up, St. Paul's, Rourkela. And thank you so much, Vidya sir. And put your hands together for DAV Public School Unit 8, Divyajyoti Senapati. Oh, Divyajyoti. Thank you so much. So that's all we have for you from TCS InQuizitive Bhubaneswar. This is your quiz master Manas Naik signing off. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for being a lovely audience.
Hello. All the volunteers, please stay back. Okay. We'll have one group pick and then we can discuss.